The Big Bang Theory is launching another spin-off, and Kaley Cuoco reveals if she's open to coming back as Penny. Chuck Lorre has just launched Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage months after the Young Sheldon finale, but he is reportedly also working on another expansion series. The project has long been in the works, although it was only recently that new details about it emerged. As it turns out, the Big Bang Theory spin-off will see the return of Stuart Bloom, as well as his girlfriend, Denise, and Caltech geologist Bert. None of the Pasadena gang members will be part of the core cast for now, but Cuoco addresses the possibility of playing Penny again in a new interview with People. Unsurprisingly, the actor is open to coming back to the Big Bang Theory franchise via the offshoot, saying that she will jump on the opportunity if she gets invited. Read her full quote below. How the new The Big Bang Theory spin-off can benefit from Penny appearing. Penny is one of the most popular characters in The Big Bang Theory. While Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is technically an offshoot of the nerd-centric sitcom, the upcoming sitcom that will be on Max is its first true spin-off, as it centers on characters from the 12-season show. The Big Bang Theory ended with a satisfying send-off to the Pasadena gang, so the players fronting the new endeavor were supporting roles in the original project. Bringing in someone like Cuoco to reprise her fan-favorite role as Penny would be pivotal in a couple of ways, including boosting the interest in Lorre's next comedy, especially since it will be on streaming. Secondly, it can also give an update on how the Pasadena gang is doing now. While the Young Sheldon finale included a flash-forward scene with the Big Bang Theory Sheldon and Amy, there was barely any information about what the rest of the group are doing. Penny was name-dropped, confirming that she and the Cooper-Fowler couple are still friends, but no mention of the rest of their friends. This even resulted in theories that Leonard may actually be dead in the far future. Our take on Kaley Cuoco potentially returning as Penny in the Big Bang Theory spin-off. Seeing Penny would be a big treat for the Big Bang Theory fans. Like Young Sheldon's cancellation, the Big Bang Theory wrapped up when it was still popular. Its ending was motivated by Jim Parsons' decision to leave the series. In the 5 years since the Pasadena gang left the airwaves, the show has maintained its popularity, thanks to its continued reruns on TV and availability on streaming services. Because of this, there continues to be interest in the characters and what they are doing now. As one of the most prominent characters in the Big Bang Theory, of course, I'm thrilled to know that Cuoco is open to coming back. While the actor is enthusiastic about the possibility of playing Penny again, it's worth noting that it's highly unlikely that her role in the new The Big Bang Theory spin-off will be more than a cameo. Perhaps she can come back every once in a while, but it will never be a recurring thing. Aside from Penny not having any strong ties to Stuart, Cuoco is also busy with other endeavors. That said, a one-time appearance is still better than nothing. As news spread of a confirmed spin-off for The Big Bang Theory, fans were abuzz with one burning question: could Kaley Cuoco make a return to the role that launched her to fame? Sitting down with her, the energy was undeniable, her eyes lighting up as she acknowledged the incredible fan reaction to the news. "It's really something," Kaley began, a slight grin on her face. "There's always going to be a part of me that's Penny," she admitted with a thoughtful pause. "It's a role that defined a big part of my life and career, and it's not something I'll ever forget. So, yes, I'd be open to it, if it makes sense." She chuckled. But only if Penny gets her cocktails and sarcasm back. The possibility of a spin-off had many wondering, who would return? Rumors were circulating that Johnny Galecki was in talks, though nothing had been confirmed. Kaley's name, of course, was the one that kept popping up, especially since her and Galecki's chemistry was one of the show's defining dynamics. When the interviewer pressed her on potential plot lines, Kaley leaned back, clearly relishing the idea of where Penny could be now. Penny and Leonard probably have a little one by now, or two. Maybe Penny's running a business, something she's passionate about, she speculated. "I think it'd be fun to see her as a mom but still very much Penny. She'd still be telling it like it is and rolling her eyes at Leonard's antics. Maybe she's hosting wine nights with Amy and Bernadette, who knows?" There was a spark in her eyes as she talked about her character's growth. Over the years, Penny had gone from the ambitious but struggling actress to a successful saleswoman. Now, fans were curious if the spin-off would see her continuing that growth or reuniting with the gang in some unexpected way. After The Big Bang Theory ended, there was this huge hole left, and that's something I don't think any of us were fully prepared for, Kaley said, her tone softening. We'd spent so many years in each other's lives, and in a way, they were like family. I think that's why we're all pretty open to a reunion of some kind. Asked if she had any advice for whoever might be cast in the new series, Kaley laughed. Hold on tight. The Big Bang Theory fans are the most loyal but also the most detail-oriented. You can't get away with anything because someone will catch it. But that's also what makes them amazing. And have fun with it. These characters are quirky, lovable, and a little bit crazy. If you can embrace that, you're going to have a great time. The spin-off's direction remained a mystery, though Kaley hinted at a few exciting things she had heard, though she couldn't share much. They're keeping it under wraps, but from what I know, the new team behind it is committed to keeping that Big Bang magic alive while giving it a fresh twist, she revealed. However, one topic seemed to weigh heavily on her, the absence of Sheldon Cooper, played by Jim Parsons. With his decision to exit the series ultimately leading to the show's end, fans were curious if he would ever consider a cameo in the spin-off. I don't know if Jim would return, Kaley admitted with a wistful smile. But Sheldon's presence would be felt. He was such an integral part of all of our lives. I think that's the beauty of these characters, they're always a part of us, even if they're not there in person. She looked thoughtful for a moment, then added, even if Sheldon's not in the spin-off, I could see Leonard mentioning him, or Penny making a joke about Sheldon's quirks. He's a part of our world, whether he's there or not. Toward the end of the conversation, Kaley got personal, reflecting on how much she'd grown since The Big Bang Theory. When I started as Penny, I was so young and new to everything, she shared. Looking back, I see how much I learned, both from the character and from working with such a talented cast. Now, coming back would be like coming full circle. Would a full-on Penny return ever be possible?